Alright, I had to unhook my Bluetooth. So, alright, you guys, it's the Cursed Prophet back with another video. And of course, I'm going to come and bring you the numbers on Bob Saget. As I was telling my friend on the phone, we lost another one of our childhood fathers. You know, we watched him on TV growing up. I thought it was funny my mom didn't remember him, but I didn't show her a picture. I'm sure if I showed her a picture, she would have remembered. Um, for with them hitting us with so many different shows, so many different rappers, so many different singers, which they're not good at all, but with so much that's just going on, I feel like we are now starting to forget about a lot of the stuff that we watched or grew up on, because I went back and watched the Rugrats and I can remember shit that I don't remember any of the episodes once I was watching them. And I have a photogenic memory because when I was in school, I actually had some recruiters that were trying to fuck with me. I don't remember who they were, but because my memory is photogenic, they wanted me to go to like this school and everything. And God, if you guys saw my grades, I ain't had no business at no what do they call them schools when kids whatever it's called when you skip grades and you have like a little bit of a gift, but whatever. So, because I bet you if I watched Full House, I bet you there were some episodes I remember, but I can't remember really any episodes now that I think about it, and that's crazy. And I know it's because because we now have YouTube and we have all this stuff at our hands so we can just watch, and of course we have short attention spans because I just now I went from watching a psychic to watching a video to I'm all over the place. I done watched like 15 different things in the last like 15 minutes. But okay, so I was looking at Bob Saget's numbers, and of course I didn't write it down. I just looked at his numbers. So I believe he was born, shit. I should have did it. Quote me if I'm wrong, or don't quote me if I'm wrong, you guys. I know he was a Taurus, because it was May 16th, I believe, 1956. Pretty much when you look at his numbers, so when you look at his numbers for his birthday and you look at the numerology, it comes out to 97, I believe, and that just breaks right down to 7. And then when you do the numbers for the day he died, I believe that comes directly out to a 7. And don't quote me if I'm wrong. I'm very tired. I don't feel like doing the numbers, but I know it was just surrounding the number of 7. So pretty much he's another one. And I'm not gonna lie, I took this from another psychic. But I like this idea, or this kind of like thing that she's kind of on. He pretty much died the same way that he came in. Yeah, so pretty much the same way he came in on Earth energy. He died during Earth energy, of course, during January. And the numerology. It's so weird when they die like that in Hollywood, because we know it's a lot of conspiracies and it's a lot of hush-hush around their deaths. And, whenever celebrities die in Hollywood, you kind of give them the side eye like, was that really what happened? Or is it a whole different story? Which 9 times out of the 10, it usually is a whole different fucking story. And even when we get a part of the truth, we never get the fucking full story. Even when you do the research and you come up with your own idea, you're probably still fucking off because it's so much going on. But yeah, he came in and died on the same energy that he was pretty much birthed in. Only thing is that he died during Capricorn season, and he was born, a Taurus. Don't make a difference. Same energy. That we've seen a lot of deaths the past couple of years like this, where they're dying on the same exact like numerology that they were born on. It's really weird. And the fact that and I get it, they don't have to come really and report shit to us really, but the fact that they didn't report his death until hours later, because when they announced it on the news, they said they had found out during the afternoon, and I didn't get the news until like, I think the same time everybody, because when I was looking at, when people were posting their videos, some of them had only been up for like 35 minutes. So, yeah. I don't think anything funny happened around his death. I do think he was still a sacrifice, but I think he's another one like Betty White, who went ahead and signed this deal when he was younger and was like, I'll go ahead and it'll be my turn when I'm 65. But we do see the establishment's mark with the 65 with these numbers, and you have Betty White 99, all establishment numbers, all masonry numbers, all whatever. So if you're wondering what happened, they're not going to give you the real story. Bob Saget, from what I remember, because I remember when they were trying to bring back like Full House and was it Seven Heaven, all of them like old school white folk shows. A lot of stuff was coming out about like people, the kids being molested and the shit they were going through. So I don't know if when they were on that train, when they were trying to bring back certain shows. Oh yeah, it was the one girl, not DJ, but her friend, I think, on Full House came out and said, was she the one that came out and said she was on drugs or in rehab? Something happened with her. I remember that. But I'm trying to figure out if you guys know if there was anything about like the men who were on the show. Because remember, all these kids were little girls. And then, because you had the Olsen twins, you had DJ, you had her friend, and of course you had the boyfriends and the boys or whatever, but everybody was still really small, and you had all these men. We had John Stamos. I can't remember the other uncle, what his name was, because that was my nigga. He was so funny. And then, of course, we had Bob Saget, the dad, who was really cool. I love the role he played. He always had a very nice energy about him. Something about it actually really upset me when I saw his stuff. I was like, damn, he seemed like he was a nice guy. And now knowing that he was a Taurus, he was probably very true in his energy. And it's just very sad. So if you're, like I said, if you're wondering about the numerology, if you can just look at the 65. But like I said, when you do the numbers for the birthday and the death date, it come down to a 7. And you can flip that around. We see what's going on with that. Like I said, we had Betty White with the crucifixion, or the crucifying of Christ. So Betty White took on that energy, the birth of Christ and then the dying of Christ. And now they're still working on the Christ energy in Capricorn, as they usually do with the number 7. And if, like I said, if you guys are not getting readings from me, you're still fucking up, because I made this prediction way before Betty White died. I wanted to make it because I told you that at least 2 Hollywood stars, because I just wanted to give you 2 big ones, 2 really big ones. Like I said, we're going to die. And we had Betty White, we had Sidney Poitier, I think that's how you say it. It was one other guy, I can't remember his name, and we have Bob Saget. And that's not telling just the ones they haven't told you about, because we know in Hollywood and because we know the government and Hollywood are very intertwined. You know, they got all sorts of clones or allegedly clones and synthetics and people with masks and people playing different roles, from what some conspiracy theorists say going on. Yeah, so rest in peace to Bob Saget, you guys. Let's see who's going to be next. If you have not booked a reading, you are fucking up. We don't have much more time here longer. Go ahead and figure out and get your natal chart done. Go ahead and get your initiation done with me if you want to get initiated into the Orishas. I haven't even brought that energy to you, but I am an ordained priest in Ifa, Mayombe, and African Appalachian Hoodoo. And you're not going to know what I'm talking about unless you're directly from Virginia and you're into the groups that I'm into. You have to directly live here. Just like, if you know, in New Orleans, they have voodoo and stuff, and you might travel there and try to get work done. There's the voodoo they're going to give you, and then there's the voodoo they're going to give to the people who live there and know what's going on because they live there. Same thing for every city, every state. There's just certain things you'll give to your people and certain things you're not going to. But if you want to fuck with some real work, and if you're one of those people who want to be love and light, come fuck with me on the hoodoo and book your reading. My readings do start out at $280 straight up. I am running a holiday special, so right now they are $150. You better book it now, because the slots are filling up. I just had 6 readings today, made a decent amount of money, and helped a lot of people. Had some sad readings as well today, but I look forward to meeting you guys. I'm so excited to work with my brothers and sisters, especially those who are black and white, but especially those who are white too. Wait, I said black and white? Okay, no. Especially those who are black, and then especially those who are white too, in different colors and different shades. But especially my brothers and sisters who are melanated and who have carbon in them. So, like I said, I know this video was really fast, and of course I'm talking all over myself. I have that rapid speech issue I'm trying to work on, but as my page grows, I will work it out. You guys just give me time. So if you didn't understand something, just replay it back, and you'll get it. So God bless Bob Saget, and I hope that he transforms and transcends to heaven peacefully.